Hi, and welcome to this presentation on how to attract wealth in 3 easy steps. Are you confused with all the law of attraction and attracting abundance information out there? In this presentation, I'll give you 3 simple steps to attracting wealth. Best of all, they work over and over again. Everyone should be able to attract wealth at will. In this presentation, I'm going to share 3 simple steps that make this process as easy and natural as it should be. You can also pick up my full Attracting Abundance Blueprint for free over at attractingabundancehq.com. If you follow the steps I outline, you'll be attracting wealth with ease in no time. You can expect to see real-world tangible results within days. If you ignore these steps, you'll find yourself frustrated and confused as to why all the effort you're putting in isn't getting you where you want to be. The basic principle upon which these steps are based is that you attract what you continually think about and those thoughts that have the strongest emotional charge. Step 1. Create an empowering visualization. Firstly, decide on exactly how much wealth you'd like to attract. The trick is to think in terms of what you'll use the wealth to do. This creates more desire than simply stating a monetary amount. Next, create a mental image of you already having this thing or experience that you desire, that you're going to use the money to obtain. Once you have that mental image in mind, begin to write it down on paper. Specifically, focus on exactly what you see both internally and externally, now that you have this thing or event that you wanted. Then focus on what you hear both internally and externally. And lastly, focus on what you feel both internally and externally. The entire description should be from the point of view of already having this thing that you've been wanting. The entire description should also be at least one full A4 page. If not, you just haven't gone into enough detail. Go back and add more sensory detail. Step 2. Create the feeling of already having your desire. Read out your description aloud. Really allow yourself to get into it. Imagine it as best you can. Be sure to imagine the full sensory-rich detail that you wrote down in step 1. Once you start to get into the imagery, you'll notice you start to feel really good inside. This is the feeling of you actually enjoying having your desire. Write down 2 or 3 words to describe that feeling within you. We'll be using these words to recreate this feeling throughout the day. Step 3. Create a process to constantly create that feeling within you. Get out a business card and flip it over. Hopefully it's blank on the reverse side. If not, just find another. Write down the 2 to 3 words that you chose to remind you of that feeling of having what you've been wanting. What you're going to do is keep this card in your shirt or pants pocket. Then, throughout the day, simply take it out and repeat those words to yourself. Allow yourself to really get into that feeling of having. This 3-step process is designed to help you focus on exactly what you want, and to do it in a way that develops a strong, positive emotional charge towards what you want. Now that you've read this article, your next step should be to get out a piece of paper and start on step 1 by deciding exactly what you'd like to attract. Then head on over to attractingabundancehq.com and check out the video where I give out my full blueprint.